Welcome to the school run where we take a lesson.
Interventions, new detentions, Brad and Kylie session. We've got laughs, we've got stories, and a little bit of rule bending.
Look at the scene and turn on it when the fun is never ending.
Welcome back, everyone. It's been a while.
Good to see everybody again.
Hey,
Good to see
Kylie.
you, Brad.
Good to see you.
I know.
We hope everybody had good spring break, good Easter, and we are back with another episode of Interventions.
And Detentions.
And I'm Brad.
And I'm Kylie.
And like I said,
I'm just so happy to be back,
I
Brad.
know,
We've,
it
2
feels-
weeks is too long.
It feels good to be in the little music storage closet recording Interventions and Detentions and coming back with you because we've taken a couple weeks off. We've been throwing teasers out on social media, just like, hey, go back and check out some of these old episodes, but get ready because we're coming at you with episode 117 today. And dang
That's slang.
that slang. This was an episode idea brought to us by one of our parents and substitute teachers, Morgan Coffin. Shout out to you.
Shout out.
She's like, why don't you do an episode on all this new slang that's out there? And so Kylie and I took that and ran a little bit further, like
Probably too far.
probably too far. We wanted to go like back in time and revisit some old slang and talk about some new slang and try to shed some light on it because
Really, because it's confusing. Let's be honest.
it is confusing. I've got a 18-year-old daughter, 21-year-old daughter who use the terms all the time, and I'm trying to keep up with it. I mean,
It's
I'm
hard.
slaying it. I think I am. No cap?
No cap.
Maybe. I don't
No
know.
cap.
But for real, yo,
For real.
we're going to try to throw
What's
some... What's up?
Okay.
Keep it real, homie. We're going to try to throw some, shed some light onto this topic. And I think we're going to have a lot of fun with it. I'm already smiling from ear to
I
ear.
am too.
Let's just jump right in
Yeah,
and set the scene a little bit about slang's been around forever.
It has. And it's in more things than we realize. Movies, TV shows. I mean, I think we're so used to hearing it
Yeah.
now. It just, we don't even recognize it when we say it. Like
Nope.
Brad and I were trying to think of the words that we still use now.
Yep.
And it's like, oh, I don't do that. And then we're like, oh,
yeah.
yeah, you just said
Yeah.
that. So
I used one this afternoon after we already talked about it. I said, peace out, homie. That's one of my, like,
without
see
even
you later.
thinking about it.
Peace out means see you later. Homie, my best friends, you know, they keep me in my circle. So
Are we doing that? We're doing this.
You're my homie.
Okay.
Yeah. So peace out, homie. We might even say that today instead of class dismissed.
I usually say peace out, home slice.
Home slice, home skillet
Home
sometimes.
skillet. No one says
I don't
that.
know where that came from.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Another one I use a lot is word. Like word. I don't use that a lot, I guess, but what is
I
it? Do you know what
actually
that
have
means?
never heard you say word before.
You ever heard the song Word Up from back in the 80s?
I don't know.
Wow, there was a whole song called Word Up, and word was shortened from word up, and it just means like, you know, I get it. You agree with me? Word?
Mm.
Word, homeboy? Nope. All right.
I wish this was a video episode because my face listening to Brad say all these slang words.
Well, let's hear
is
another one of
pretty-
yours that you use,
YOLO.
which is,
You only live once.
okay.
You know, like YOLO.
YOLO.
You just scream it, YOLO.
Okay. No, no yo high?
YOLO. No, just a
YOLO.
low.
Okay.
And then I put like yo. I don't know if that's slang, but
I think it could be slang.
I'm like, yo, what up?
What up, bro?
Yo, what up?
Right on. I use right on still sometimes.
Do
Like,
you?
yeah, somebody says something like right on. Like I'm on with you. I'm on the same page. I agree with
That
you.
is cringe.
It is.
It is
You just
cringe.
used
I
one.
know, it is cringe.
We're going full circle here.
It is cringe.
All right.
I
well,
hope your daughter's listening to this. Both daughters. I hope both daughters are listening to this.
So my oldest, side note, brought home a friend from Purdue the other day who listens to the pod, wants a T-shirt. I'm like, we're gonna get
Yeah.
some propaganda publicity in West Lafayette here real soon.
Okay, boiler up,
Gonna
baby.
be big in West Lafayette real soon.
Boiler up.
Let's go back in time. Let's get on the little time machine. You know, back to the good old days. We've done this once before. We went back to the good old days. But we're gonna jump back. We looked up some information on Google. You know, where do you find your information at?
Google.
Google. You always go to Google. So we started with some slang from the 1800s, and we're going to, like, I was surprised at some of these.
Some of these are just reading them really quickly, making me laugh.
Kind of makes me laugh. Kind of.
So what are we going to do? Just going to read them and then talk about the definitions? Or
so
are we
yeah,
going to
let's-
guess or what?
I say let's just go. Let's just talk about them.
Okay,
You
here
wanna
we
go
go.
first?
I do want to go first.
Go for
First
it.
one from the 1800 slang list. giggle mug.
Giggle mug. I feel like a giggle mug most every day.
Someone who's always smiling.
Okay.
So you might actually be a giggle mug.
I smile a lot. I like to smile. I'd rather smile than be upset. So.
Ooh, this one.
Chuckaboo.
I am your.
You are my chuckaboo. A chuckaboo is a close friend. So I might be saying back in the 1800s, I'm heading on down to the... So I'm heading down to the saloon with my chuckaboo Hank. Or Kylie, whoever it might be at the time.
Probably.
That's right.
All right, next one. Buncombe.
Wow. What's
all one word, too.
Okay.
Nonsense or foolish talk. So, all this talk about a gold-plated outhouse is pure buncombe.
Buncombe. I'm going to start using that in my vernacular, I think.
We have kind of an accent for the 1800s.
We
kind of just pulled that out. A little gruff.
A little gruff.
Okay.
This one's going to go out to Amy Young, who's been a guest on the podcast. I'm going to doing the bear with her. Doing the bear. That means hugging because she's a big hugger. You know, he greeted her by doing the bear in front of the whole town. That doesn't even sound right.
That doesn't sound good.
I think I could go to jail for doing the bear.
We have one of these in our school right now.
Oh, boy.
Mutton shunting.
What's
Shunter.
some mutton shunter?
I can't even say it. A mutton shunter.
Shunter. Okay.
Just a policeman. Better run. The mutton shunter's headed your way.
Well, one more from the 1800s. And I don't feel like I guess I didn't know this came from the 1800s.
I didn't either. I know this one, but I didn't know.
Crikey. Feel like the crocodile hunter.
I was going to say.
Crikey, mate. It's an expression of surprise. Like, the horse just jumped the fence. Crikey, it jumped the fence.
You just mixed like 3 different accents all together. It was pretty good, actually.
Well, thanks. I'm not. What would you call me? Australian Amish?
Yeah, you're just my chuckaboo.
Oh.
So keep it going.
I'm going to be doing the bear here.
I'm doing the bear, okay.
Oh, my gosh. So there's some 1800s slang for you. I don't know. Do we have... No, we're going to jump right into the 1900s.
Yeah, 1800s, we're out. We're done.
Let's jump back in the time machine and jump ahead about 100 years.
Were you born in this range?
Kylie.
1900s to 1940s?
No, my dad was.
Okay.
Shout out to Wayne Taggart for being born in 1934. So right in the midst of these...
You think Wayne Taggart said some of these?
I'm trying to think if I've ever heard him say... I don't think I've heard him say these before, but I'll take the first one. I've heard this before.
I have heard this
I've heard it in TV and movies, like you said. The bee's knees, something that's really cool. You know, that new Victrola over there is the bee's knees.
What's a Victrola?
Are you kidding me? You don't know what a Victrola is?
Is that
the phonograph, the first phonograph that you would spin, and it had the big
Did you have one of those?
Yeah, still do, Kylie. It's right next to my Blu-ray disc player and the VHS player.
Very good.
Okay, you're dating myself now. Thanks. Doing the bear.
Doing the bear. This one I have never heard of.
I've heard of this one.
Brad had used this one on me once, I think. 23 skidoo.
Mm-hmm. What's it mean?
Time to leave quickly.
Yep, skidoo.
Looks like the boss is coming. 23 skidoo. I will be saying that tomorrow.
Time to get out.
Uh-huh.
This one I thought was funny because it's gams.
Not what I thought it would be.
Gams.
I thought we'd talk about grandma.
That's what I thought too. I thought grandma's in the house or something, but it means typically a woman's leg.
Say the sentence. Say the sentence.
She's got some real show-stopping gams. Sherry Taggart got some show-stopping gams.
Okay, shout out to Sherry Taggart.
Sherry, every episode.
Okay, hotsy totsy.
Ooh.
Perfect and attractive. Could we shout out to Sherry Taggart? Hotsy totsy.
She's a hotsy totsy.
Everything's hotsy totsy at the party tonight, baby.
Well, she's also the cat's pajamas because she's awesome and stylish.
Oh, good one.
Kylie, you've got the cat's pajamas of bicycles. You got a very stylish bicycle.
Okay.
Who wrote these sentences?
You did, I think.
Probably did.
I don't even own a bicycle. You know what?
What?
I had one, but my mom has it now.
Was it the cat pajamas?
It is, yeah. It's teal and has...
Instead of a bell, I had...
Exactly. Perfect. And you know what? At your house, Sherry is the big cheese.
She is the big stinky cheese sometimes.
So an important person.
Big cheese. Wow.
That was... I don't even know if we can keep going. I mean, I got no more words for the 1900s to the 1940s.
I mean, it's interesting because, like I said, I've heard
I have heard of most of those. Not gams, though. Gams is really getting me.
I got to try to start using that on a weekly basis, at least. I mean, like, sporting some nice gams there.
At work, at home, like...
wherever I can fit it in.
Okay. We'll get back to you next week on how many times Brad uses the word gams in the next week.
So now let's jump ahead.
Okay, this is
Getting a little more relevant now.
This is my era.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
We're going to look at 80s, 90s, and that, I think a lot of it, you're going to start seeing some crossover now because when we looked at these, some from the 80s and 90s that went away for a while have come back.
They're back.
Like in the 2000s, not so much the 2020s, because I feel like we're on a whole new Skibbity Ohio Riz planet right now.
Yeah,
but
it's too much.
Let's fire off some 80s, 90s slang real quick. This is our Jen.
Talk to the hand.
Talk to the hand. What's that mean?
Because the face ain't listening.
Oh, yeah. The face don't want to hear it.
Uh-huh. That just says, like, don't talk to me.
Don't talk to me. Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
As if, Kylie, as if. Kind of disbelief or mockery even. Like, you think I'd go out with him? As if.
As if. Like, you got to get that, like, mean girl.
Get your neck moving a little bit.
The neck gets a little...
Like a giraffe, right? Like,
hey, as if.
As if.
Psych.
I think I use that.
I do too, actually.
Yeah?
Psych.
No,
just kidding. It means just kidding.
Okay. Can you use it in a sentence?
You won. Psych.
Just messing with
it.
Totally. Like, it's
you gotta get that, like, Valley. Totally.
Well, that's where a lot of these came from. We were talking about it today. A lot of the Valley girl slang from California.
This is you, Home Skillet.
Home Skillet.
You do use Home Skillet sometimes.
I said.
What up, Home Skillet?
And Home Skillet is a good friend.
And
that's it. Just
all that
friend.
and a bag of chips.
All that. And I can remember when that was.
I've used that before.
Yeah. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. But it's she's really impressive. He's really impressive, whatever you want to call it. So a couple others I wrote down looking at that, like the Valley Girl stuff. Grody. Have you ever heard that? Grody means gross. Like,
I mean, I've heard of it, but.
Like, hey, would you date that guy? You're like, no way. He's
grody.
So totally grody.
Yeah, talk to the hand.
To the max.
As if.
Gag me with a spoon.
Okay, you asked me this one today. No.
That is totally a Valley Girl. That's probably
like.
What
does that even mean?
Kind
Gag
of the same
me
thing.
with
like,
a spoon.
Like gross. Like, you know how you think about sticking a phone.
You've used that phrase before?
I don't know that I used it because it was kind of a Valley Girl thing. I don't know if there was Valley Boys or not. I suppose
you would be one.
I probably would be, but like totally gag me with a pitchfork was another one too. I mean, that would hurt. If you try to gag yourself with a pitchfork, you could totally impale yourself. But if you think about it, with a spoon, gagging yourself, what's the reaction you're going to get? Boop!
Yeah, okay.
That's something really gross. So, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Another one.
Like, and I use that too much. Still today, probably.
So it's, to me, like is a slang term that has stuck around for a long time. I think we all I hear my kids say Dad, like, go to the mall or like, let's go to get a bite to eat.
No one says go to get a bite to eat anymore.
Let's go have a meal. Like, let's go have a meal. No?
No.
Okay. What about this one?
Gnarly.
What do you think?
Gnarly. It's like the surfer guy.
It is like a surfer guy. It means, something that's really good and exciting and fun. And
okay, those were getting better.
Now, you want to jump ahead another 10 years? 10,
I
20?
would love to. So
10,
this is really
years? This is your thing.
This is me.
This is you.
And most of these, I made little notes by them.
Let's hear your notes.
No, I haven't. Well, I just marked which ones I've used.
I gotcha.
So the first one, bling.
Bling.
Bling, bling.
Bling, bling.
Speaking of bling, let's talk about this. I have... In this year's time frame, I bought myself a fake grill.
No.
Bling, bling.
No.
Have it. Would you like me to bring it sometime?
Dude, I want you to wear it. Home Skillet, I want you to wear it tomorrow, actually.
Okay. I'll
bring it.
So, speaking of bling, just a little side note on that one.
Well, for shizzle, you need to bring that tomorrow. So, for shizzle's another one, which means for sure.
Made popular by the one and only
Snoop D-O-G. Double G. Snoop D-O double G. Right. For shizzle, my nizzle, and he did the izzles on everything. Kylie Izzle.
Yeah.
Kylie Herman Izzle.
Good one.
For shizzle.
I don't know this next one, so you're going to have to do
noob.
That one.
Yeah, noob, like a newbie, right?
Yeah, but I've never heard anyone say noob.
Noob.
No one ever called me a noob.
Somebody that's inexperienced. It sounds like it was kind of a gaming term, like, oh, somebody's jumping online that's a noob this year. New to the game. I don't know. Noob. You're a noob.
Okay.
What would you say for an old guy?
I'm not noob.
Unnoob.
An unnoob, maybe.
Unnoob.
Crunk. I think everybody, there were songs about okay.
Lil Wayne.
Yeah, Lil Wayne. Let's go. Okay.
So what is crunk, though? Because I thought crunk was like dancing or a type of dance.
I did, too. Like, I thought it was just getting down, but it's actually crazy and drunk.
Okay.
It's used to describe something hyped or exciting.
Okay.
So get crunk,
let's
crunk,
get
like a
crunk.
party or something.
But let's not, because
We were probably really cool in college, weren't we? If people could see us dancing right now, I think they maybe know kind of our college experience.
I was probably anything but cool in
That's what I'm
college.
saying. Me too.
For a while, I used a briefcase. Thought I was cool.
Oh.
Then I went out and bought the what was the brand of backpack that was really like everybody had the same brand?
JanSport.
Yes, bought me a red JanSport. Ditched the briefcase. Then I became cool.
Who told you that?
I don't know. I just thought it would be so
briefcase
organized.
Was the way to go.
Pencil holders, pockets.
You don't
for
even
this
carry
and
a bag anymore.
Nope. I have one. I'll take one to conferences every once in a while.
A briefcase?
No backpack. No,
red JanSport?
Yeah, maybe. I do not have a briefcase anymore.
I can't believe you.
Do they even make those?
You weren't cool in college.
I was not cool. I was not crunk. I was
no
for shizzle.
What is the opposite of crunk?
I would like to put some bling on my briefcase, but anyway.
Next one.
Keep going.
That's Hot by Paris Hilton. That was a huge one back then.
Okay, I forgot where that came from. But
Paris Hilton,
everything was hot.
Yes,
everything was hot. Like, was she on fire?
That's hot.
Did she need a hose or an extinguisher?
It seems like she could have used a glass of water in the least.
Like a pot, or what do you call those? Oven mitt.
Yes,
that's hot.
I think so. Yeah, that's probably. Call her and ask her.
She could have set a
Paris,
trend.
If you're listening, maybe just.
She could have set a trend walking around with a glove on oven mitt because it's hot.
She probably did.
Oh my gosh,
that's hot. We already said this one.
Yeah, we talked about Talk to the Hand, but that shows the repetitiveness where they come back around.
True. It's back.
Hella, I remember that one.
Cool.
Hella cool, hella bad, hella good. More. I don't know. It just means something that's very much of something, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Lots of good, lots of cool, hella cool.
Whatever.
Would you put your hand up too?
Yeah, talk to the hand. Whatever,
All right. Like, get away.
As
whatever.
if. We already said that one again.
Another one that kind of has stuck around for a little bit.
I still say this.
I do too. I think, was it one I mentioned? Peace out? Yeah.
Peace out.
Peace out, homies.
I said peace out, home slice, but I say just peace out a lot, just in general.
Just peace out. I wonder if you could shorten that to just pee out?
Next one.
Okay. Word. We talked about this.
Word to your mother.
Yep. Word to your mother. Booyah.
Hold on. Can we go back to word? Because it says used to show agreement or affirmation, but why would I say word to your mother? Like I'm agreeing with your mom?
I'm agreeing with your mom, yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, or your mom's legit, or is legit a slang term?
I hope so. I use legit a lot.
I do. Yeah.
Okay, so word to your mother.
Showed up at work today.
We legit did come to work today. So word to your mother just means we're like happy with your mom.
Word to your mother.
That's
Vanilla Ice sang that in his song.
Ice, baby.
Okay.
Booyah.
Grill somebody, not like the grill that you're going to bring in tomorrow, or not that we cook our burgers and salmon patties on, but you're going to grill somebody with questions.
Shout out to the grill here at school. We made some really good dogs on that the other day.
The griddle works good for hot dogs.
Yeah. Okay.
But if you grill somebody, you're like grilling them, you're trying to get information, asking them questions.
Yeah. Okay. Chilling. I use chilling a lot.
Be grilling and chilling.
I'd be grilling and chilling.
Right. What's chilling mean?
Just taking it easy.
Yeah.
Just relax.
Well, don't go there. Oh, don't go there. Don't even go there.
Warning someone not to push a sensitive subject.
Don't be pushing those sensitive subjects on me.
I think that these slang words are even better when we say the actual definition because they're
and we put movements.
Silly.
Again, so sorry that you guys can't see our
this should be a video one
but
because we're doing a lot. And this was one of my personal favorites.
Go for it.
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
Who remembers the Bud Light commercial that really made that famous? Oh. What's up? I love it. All right.
This is where it gets interesting because
we needed some help with these.
Here's the thing. I worked at the high school here for 2 years, and most of these...
No cap?
No cap. And most of these, the kids would say, and then I would purposefully say them incorrectly to make them roll their eyes and think I was just so goofy.
Yeah, shot it down right away.
Shot it down. And then I'd say it, and they'd be like, Miss H, you're kidding me. Like, ugh.
Well, let's start with no cap. Okay. It means like for real. You're not lying. You're being real with me.
So I asked a kid once if they cheated on their test in my class, and he said, no, I would never do that. No cap.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
I think you are. If you had to say no cap in that, it's a lie.
You just contradicted yourself.
Thank you. It's a lie. So
like, this next one I've not heard. It's giving. To me, it sounds like Thanksgiving.
It's like it's giving, and then you describe the vibe. I've never heard that. Like, it's giving.
You lead up with something.
So this one is kind of
it's giving.
Main character energy. Like, it's giving.
So what would I say after it? It's giving what?
some kind of vibe. Like
It's giving cringe.
No.
It's giving love.
Oh,
it's giving.
No, like look at the example sentence. It's giving main character energy.
Okay.
So it's giving dad vibes.
Okay.
I don't think that's a good thing.
I'm on it now.
You see what I'm saying?
Sort of.
It's giving Valley Girl vibes. You could say that about all the old slangs.
Okay.
It's giving Valley Girl vibes.
Okay, where your explanation was... Oh, go ahead.
If somebody would like to write in and tell me if that explanation was correct, Post it. Like, shout out to Meredith Taggart. If you're listening,
right.
Could somebody maybe just let us know if that was correct? Because I really don't know.
Well, your explanation was slaps.
No, I think it's that slaps, right?
That slaps? I don't know. Like the playlist was slaps?
No, the playlist slaps.
Oh, the playlist slaps.
It's like a verb.
We're probably cringing out some teenagers right now. If anybody's listening.
I think you say like that slaps.
Okay, that slaps.
So it's really good.
Really good, especially when it comes to music.
The playlist slaps.
Slapping.
Is it just
Could you
for
say
music?
slapping?
I don't think so.
You be slapping? I'll be slapping you if
I'm
you don't
gonna slap you if you quit. If you don't quit saying slaps.
I told my kids that once or twice when they were growing up, but
this one's new to me. This one was not there at the high school when I taught.
Really?
Riz.
It seems like it's all over now.
Charm and charisma.
Short for charisma.
He got mad Riz with the ladies.
Yep.
I bet no one's ever told you that.
Bet. My daughter, my oldest, uses that all the time. Shout out to Maddie Taggart. Everything is bet or slay in our house when it comes
slay,
to her.
Yeah. Oh, that's not on here.
Or
slay.
sick. I don't think we did that one. Sick. Sick.
Like, I think that's cool.
Yeah,
But I would never use that because I think, oh my gosh, are you actually?
Are you okay?
Do you not feel good?
Do you need a bucket?
Do you not feel good? You're sick?
Yeah.
No, like that's sick. Like that's cool.
But yeah, bet is like.
There's a lot of words for the same thing. Yeah. Everything is cool.
Yeah. Is cool
bet.
Slang? It was in the 70s.
Must be.
But yeah.
So I use bet sometimes. I shouldn't probably, but I do.
Not. I like the sound of this one. And if I can start using it more in my day to day with teachers, especially, I think it would be awesome. And
Go ahead.
Oh, you want me to do it?
I would love you to say it.
Yeet, yeet.
No. Did you have to say 2 times?
I felt like I did.
Okay. So throw with force, expression, or excitement.
I can't read the sentence.
He just yeeted that backpack across the hall. I'd like you to try to say that to a kid, maybe. Did you just yeet your backpack across the hall?
Did you just yeet a backpack clear across the hall?
Yeet that pencil?
That's right. Yeet, yeet.
Yeet, yeet?
No, yeet squared. I don't know.
I don't think you're supposed to say yeet.
What was that one earlier that says you smile a lot?
Yeah,
my face hurts from laughing and smiling for this episode. I love it.
And then obviously sus. That's sus.
Yep.
Or sus.
Oh, you got to lean back.
Yeah, it's a sus.
Okay, and what is it?
Why is he acting all sus today?
Why can't they just say the full word? Why do they have to shorten it up?
Too much.
Well, we had some people give us some other ones on social media when we put this out a couple weeks ago. Like we were going to do this episode, kind of still in this era of 2010s and 20s. Fire was one by a former student of mine,
Fire
Bryce
before.
Best.
Yeah,
yep. Shout out to Bryce.
Fire before.
Everything's fire. It means it's really cool, impressive.
This one was a big one when I taught at the high school. Bussin'. That's bussin'. That's bussin'.
Yes, bussin'. Respectfully. I can remember when I was at my last school, intermediate school, and our cafeteria manager, shout out to Lisa Raber, came down and said, hey, when you give the menu today on announcements, make sure you say, the corn dog's going to be bussin'. And I did not know what it meant. I thought she was setting me up. I did. I was a little leery. I'm like, and she knows me well enough. She's like, it's not going to get you in trouble, but the kids are going to love it. And they did. They're like, I'm walking down the hall like, you know what bussin' is? Bussin' respectfully. Those corn dogs were bussin'.
So it just means something that is extremely good or very delicious.
Yeah. Shout out to Tim Moore for sending that one in to me. Tim's a good friend of mine, and he shared that one. He likes bussin'.
And
respectfully.
Totes adorbs?
Yeah. So this was from a listener, Jess Ford, on one of our Facebook posts, put this one. I've not heard totes adorbs before. And when I first read it, when she wrote it, I thought it was totes absorbs. I was like, what are we absorbing with a tote? But,
adorbs.
Yeah. So what does it mean?
Or someone that's totally adorable.
That would be me.
Totes adorbs.
That's right. All right.
Next one, I use this one a lot. Lit. That's lit.
That's lit.
Slay.
We talked about that one.
Doing something really well. Bet.
We got bet.
Sus.
We got sus.
Mid. That's a good one.
So mid is short
for... So if it's not sus, like it's not super suspicious, but it's also not lit, so it's super cool, it's just kind of in the middle. It's mediocre.
Short for mediocre then.
It's mid.
Mid. Okay.
Yeah, so it's average.
Low key. I hear that one a lot.
Low key.
what does it
I don't
mean?
even think I could put it in a sentence.
Like low key. I think it means like really, like
like low key.
Like low key, I'm gonna go to Taco Bell and get dinner tonight.
Like I might go. I kind of am gonna go.
Right.
I think I really am. High key. I've never heard high key.
I haven't either, but unless it's in music class. So
Skirt.
Whoop, skirt. To leave quickly, like I'm gonna skirt out of here.
Flex. Like
Showing
that's a
off.
flex.
You're gonna flex your muscles, but you're gonna just
but
flex
that's
whatever.
Well, that was a flex. Like they say
Gotcha.
that, and then vibe check.
Okay.
So like seeing if you got a good energy or good mood or something.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right, we've kind of exhausted slang terms that are already out there, but you know what? I think it's time to reinvent or invent some of our own. What do you think?
I think so.
All right.
You guys are gonna laugh.
So audience members, listeners, we need you to start using these. We're
gonna try to really get these going.
And I'm gonna pick one off the list that is actually one that a friend of mine, shout out to Chris Blaze, he told me this years ago. Schmoovin'. The perfect mix of smooth and groovy.
It really hasn't taken off though, I don't think quite yet.
No, but schmoove is, I'd like to start hearing more schmoove.
My favorite I would love to try to start using is loop sauce.
That sounds like something that you get at the Chinese
Exactly.
restaurant.
A little loop. Can I have a side of loop sauce?
Yeah, what is loop
when
sauce?
a story keeps going in circles but never gets to the point.
Okay.
So how would I use that? Like if you're telling me a story and I want you to wrap it up.
I'd say for this episode, we need a loop sauce.
Is it a verb? Is it a...
I don't know.
Okay.
When a story keeps going in circles but never gets to the point. Well, here's the thing. We just made it up.
So it's a verb. Yikes. Loop sauce. Loop sauce alert. That's when I'm going to start yelling at you.
I want some dank toast. Something that's, what we're going to say dank toast is something that's really good, but in a super random way. Sort of like Interventions and Detentions. We'd be serving up some dank toast with this episode.
Oh my goodness.
It's really good, but for no particular reason.
You know what? I feel a little bit ghibli right now.
Oh, you do? And what would ghibli mean?
Weird or unsettled.
Okay.
I feel a little unsettled feeling after you just yelled dank toast on the air.
I'm sporked right now because I'm not sure if
Is it like a spork?
No.
Oh.
I'm going to say it's the thing where you're choosing between two things. You just don't know what you want to pick. So I don't know if we're going to have Alfredo tonight or grilled cheese. I'm sporked on this decision. How about
chalked up?
Chalked up.
A situation that's already doomed. You just know. You just know going into this episode. You know going into it. Baby. We knew this episode was going to be chalked up.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, we need to move on. We got only a couple more minutes. Let's move on to some rapid fire. Because our favorite topic, favorite part of the episodes.
Yeah.
So slang edition, this or that.
Okay.
So I'll start. Bae or beloved?
I'm going to pick bae.
I was going to pick bae too.
I like the sound of that.
I do too.
Like, I want to be somebody's bae. I don't know whose.
Shout out to Sherry.
Hopefully Sherry.
Shout out to Sherry Taggart, I hope. She's actually shaking her head no.
I don't even know how to say that.
Which one? Oh, cringe
or codswallop?
Cringe.
Yeah, thank you, because codswallop seems kind of cringy to me.
I don't know how to say this one. Glow up or fair
visage?
What does that mean?
I'm assuming it means the same as glow up. Like
okay, I'm
going to
pick glow up because I don't know what fair visage means.
I don't know. How about, I thought this was my name for a minute, which I guess it could be, flex or braggart?
Flex.
I'm going to pick braggart.
Okay.
Because it's kind of like my name.
I think it just means you're kind of like a bragger.
Yeah, you kind of like
a bragging. No cap or verily?
No cap.
Yeah.
Just because it drives kids crazy when we use those words right now. So let's see. What else do we have?
Ooh, we have some true and false.
You want to hit those?
I kind of want to hit the true and false.
All right.
Or would you rather? Which one do you want to? You pick, Brad. True or false?
Let's do one true and false real quick.
Okay, true and false.
One would you rather?
Ooh, okay. True or false? The phrase "break the ice" came from Shakespeare.
I would say false. Myself.
Did Shakespeare even do slang?
He did. We talked about this at our little video promo. He did, and we have a whole sheet that we could have added today, but we're not going to have time to go through Shakespeare. But did he?
Okay, break the ice. It is true from Taming of the Shrew.
Wow, I didn't know that. I've never read Taming of the Shrew.
True or false? Shakespeare invented the word swagger.
I'm going to say true this time because I feel like if he did break the ice, then swagger's got to be too.
He did. It doesn't tell me what.
Bill Shakespeare be.
He'd be really
lit.
He'd be lit.
He'd be real
lit. Bussin'.
Yeah. Let's see. Would you rather, here's one of your words, have to explain YOLO to Shakespeare or thou art a knave to a modern teenager?
YOLO, by far, to Shakespeare. If he's saying swagger and break the ice, he's going to understand YOLO.
I think William Shakespeare would love today's slang. What do you think?
I think so, too. This is a really good one. Last one, and we'll wrap it up. Would you rather be stuck in 2005 saying, that's hot, or in 1985 saying, gag me with a spoon? I know what you would pick.
I'll just pick gag me with a spoon in 85. That. I miss 85. That was a good year.
I'm picking that's hot.
That's like my 7th grade year. That was a great year.
Oh, my gosh.
This has been a fun episode.
This has been. I hope everybody enjoyed it.
I
We're
feel
looking
like
for something a little lighter this week.
I might be dumber after this episode. And I'm not the smartest man in the world, but I feel like I've ingested a lot of information that I couldn't spell back out to you.
My mind is...
It's fried.
Yeah, it's lit.
But hey, it was a
I don't think I use lit there.
I don't think so either, but that's okay. We've had a fun time with this. It's been
chalked up. It was chalked up.
Chalk it up to some good times with Kylie and Brad on the Interventions and Detentions. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Keep giving us feedback, ideas for episodes coming up. We're going to have a special guest next week. You want to kind of tease that out a little bit? Yeah,
so we have a really cool program here called Kinder Forest that we do at Central Noble Primary. So we are going to have a kindergarten teacher who kind of is in charge, kind of runs that program, Jody Jordan, on the episode next week. So we're really excited about that.
Yeah.
To tell us more about that cool program we do.
It's really fun and exciting. It's basically outdoor learning.
Yep.
So taking your kids outside, out of the classroom, and learning in nature. So, but we don't want to give any more spoiler alerts than that. It's going to be a fun episode. Yeah.
I think that's it, Brad.
I think it's it. So tune in next week when we come back with episode 118. We'll come up with a catchy name at some point. But for now,
my brain is fried right now.
We'll call it Kinder Forest.
Yeah, Kinder Forest 101.
So, hey, thanks for joining us again. Keep listening. Keep sharing. That's all I got, Kylie.
Okay.
What time
I think
is
it's
it?
time. Class dismissed.